kinds. Like I said, there's no guaranteed pay unless you're done sprouting your seeds, of course. There's no guaranteed pay. You gotta put in the work. You really gotta work. And sometimes if that shit feels unfair, because it's like, how many times I gotta put in the work for me to get a blessing? But yeah, y'all, that's just the reality of life. And actually, I learned that. I'm just not learning that you gotta plant seeds. You don't just automatically get shit in a day after you plant a seed. That's just not the case. That's why a lot of people do say fuck their purpose and they go back to a 9 to 5 or whatever they're comfortable with, because this shit dead ass takes a lot of work and sacrifice on some shit. I'm not even exaggerating. It takes a lot to be your own boss. That shit takes a lot. And there's so many times where I'm like, I want to go back to a 9 to 5. There's so many times where I was gonna go back to a 9 to 5, y'all, dead ass, on my own. I was finna start stripping. But God, it's like every time I try to do something that's not my business, he blocks it. Like, I don't know. If you know, you know. Let me know. Comment down below or reply to my story. I'm not sure which platform I'm posting this on exactly, but every time I try to go back to my past, which was working for somebody else, or just working for somebody else, it just never works out for me. And it's crazy because I never had to experience that until I turned my age. So yeah, if you want to be your own boss, just know there's going to be a lot of obstacles and hurdles, I should say. Every day I'm still learning, you know what I'm saying? There is a lot I can teach just because it's been 10 fucking months. Yeah. You ain't gonna know what the fuck 10 months is until you actually sit in that shit for 10 months straight without any distractions, without any niggas, without any bitches, without any friends. You know what I'm saying? That you gotta be a G, and anybody who doing that shit, I'm gonna give you a motherfucking flowers. But yeah, sometimes I really do miss a 9 to 5, but you gotta understand, a 9 to 5, that shit is, come on now. I literally been working since I was 14, and it's like all that money that I could have by now, I don't have no more because it had to get spent. So it's like a 9 to 5 is not really building you in the long run. It's just temporary money, real shit. And it's like, damn, I actually was saving my money too when I was working at Waffle House. That's when I was like, you know what? At that time I was dead ass on my own. I had to really fend for myself. So I was like, I'm gonna save this money, and I'm gonna save for my car, save for whatever, and then I'm gonna have this that I'm gonna spend for transportation, etc. And it's like, it never worked out. I always have to take out of my savings. So yeah, y'all, even if you do